You want to translate that one for us?
No, he said it. He's a hoe. He's a hoe. But you know what? I absolutely do. They do stupid stuff like that, and they hide behind the offensive lineman. So, yeah, Shelby Harris, what he was saying, I believe it. I believe every word he said.
Shedeur is basically telling the truth without ever saying it outright. He hears the question, recognizes the disrespect behind it, and still responds with composure. When he calls it a rude question, he's absolutely right. The reporter is clearly trying to push him into criticizing his own coach for those failed 4th and 1 decisions, hoping he'll point fingers, stir up drama, and take heat for choices he didn't make. But Shedeur stays disciplined, keeps the emphasis on competing, staying united, and maintaining professionalism, which is exactly what true leaders do. He protects the locker room even when the locker room doesn't.
And I want that known. I see why he got punched in the nuts, because that's he says some things that you should not say to another man, ever. But I don't respect it, because you say that, then run behind your O-line. That's some real soft shit, and I want that known. I see exactly why they punched you in the nuts. I'm surprised nobody punched him in the jaw yet.
Yet somehow, despite the chaos, the hits, the dropped catches, and the wasted chances, something genuine emerged from the mess. Shedeur Sanders secured another start, and for a large number of Brown supporters, that choice wasn't only appreciated, it felt long overdue.
Gabriel, if you've given Joe Flacco an opportunity to properly evaluate them, you need to do the same thing for Shedeur Sanders. I was pleased with what Shedeur Sanders did do. Do I believe that the Cleveland Browns are a good team? Hell no. They don't have the proper talent. They don't have a specific or a dynamic #1 option, whether at the tight end position or a receiver position, and you're asking a rookie and a rookie running back to carry your team, or now a rookie quarterback to carry your team, and it's not a recipe for success.
Dillon Gabriel ain't your starting quarterback for the future. We'll find out whether or not Shedeur Sanders can be the rest of the season. I think Shedeur Sanders should be starting for the rest of the season, and that should be that. It's very, very simple.
For months, an increasing portion of Cleveland's fan base has argued that Shedeur Sanders has been subjected to far harsher scrutiny than any rookie quarterback should face, evaluated play by play and criticized for errors that Dillon Gabriel, who went 1-6 in 7 starts, made repeatedly without facing the same pressure. He isn't just judged as a 5th-round draft pick, he's judged as Sanders, as Deion's son, carrying a surname that seems to demand perfection from the very moment he steps onto the field.
Talk to him. You over there clapping your hands and all that and yelling at the young fellas. His second start. He working through stuff. Yeah, he might not be throwing everything with anticipation like you want him to throw it with. But not only that, man, y'all know how I am. Pat your chest first, homeboy, because you been dropping a lot of passes out there. You ain't been playing lights out. We all out here making the mistakes. Let's work through this together. Yeah. All right, pat your chest first. Shedeur ain't gonna make every play. Shoot, he a rookie, second start. I just don't like how aggressive he came over there, man. Go talk to the young fella. But you coming over there clapping and all that, for Shedeur to stand up, that stand up is all right, bro, you doing too much and you disrespecting me now. Rookie or not. Yeah. Shedeur ain't making all them antics and all that when you dropping the football. So, man, come over here and talk to me, man. Let's get this thing right. You ain't got to come over here clapping your hands and talking all tough and talk.
For Sanders, the moment landed differently. It was evident in his tone and the care with which he chose his words. A confident leader used to the spotlight, now tempered by months spent running scout team reps as the 4th quarterback on the depth chart, he spoke with a measured humility. Yes, of course. I'm grateful, Shedeur said, his gaze steady but softer than usual. I remember not playing. I never forget that feeling, and I try to do my best to ensure it doesn't happen again. These are not the words of a rookie accustomed to immediate dominance, but of someone forged by the relentless grind of the NFL, not broken, but sharpened.
Those 4th and 1, those 2 4th and 1s that didn't work, and did you like Kevin having the aggressiveness there even backed up in your territory?
I mean, first, that's a rude question to ask. If I think, it was a great call by my coach,
Do you like the aggression? Not do you like the call, but do you like
I like being out there playing. so whatever that comes with, it comes with, we not gonna be here and ever point finger at no coach or doing.
Shedeur Sanders' transformation can be traced back to August, when a preseason game he wasn't even expected to play in became his first real opportunity due to injuries to the 3 quarterbacks ahead of him, prompting Stefanski to put the rookie on the field. They didn't have to let me play. Anything and everything is good for me, Sanders said at the time, words that now resonate even louder, reflecting the understanding that every rep is earned. Last week's upset win against the Raiders offered a glimpse of his potential, indoors, against a softer defense, with his arm making sparks fly every few drives. His stat line of 209 yards, 1 interception, and 3 big completions of 66, 52, and 39 yards told only part of the story. What mattered was his composure, patience, and refusal to crumble under pressure. Yet Sunday against San Francisco brought a harsher reality. Expectations had soared, fans wanted fireworks and a coronation, and instead Sanders finished 16 of 25 for 149 yards and a single 34-yard touchdown to tight end Harold Fannin Jr., with Cleveland gaining just 60 second-half yards. San Francisco's defensive line overwhelmed the Browns' offensive front, and special teams errors, Fannin's botched fourth-down snap and Gage Larvadane's muffed punt, turned potential comebacks into decisive touchdowns, ending the game. Even amid these setbacks, Sanders remained composed. He took genuine accountability after the game, acknowledging he could have rallied his team better, and when asked about a misfire to Jeudy, a throw placed just out of reach, he admitted it was simply a missed attempt without blaming Jeudy, who has struggled with drops this season. This messy, unpolished, and honest approach demonstrated early leadership, earning recognition even from 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh, who praised his mobility, arm strength, confidence, and ability to improve week by week. Looking ahead to the matchup with the Tennessee Titans, it isn't just
completely unacceptable by Jeudy. Completely unacceptable for several reasons. Number one, Jeudy, you the one that fumbled that play last week versus the Raiders and Shedeur didn't come at you. You the one that had that 39-yard play. Should have been Shedeur's second, if not his biggest play of the day, had you made somebody miss. But instead, you start dancing in the open field, force fumble. Shedeur don't come at you yelling and whatnot. Now, I don't know the type of friendship or connection they have off the field, so maybe they both have a mutual level of respect. But on the field with the cameras on, Jeudy, now's not the time, and that sure as hell ain't the place. That's the rookie in his second start just trying to get right. You, in that moment, are not helping Shedeur Sanders get right. You, in that moment, are just adding more chaos to one of the most chaotic situations one can exist in, which is an NFL sideline in the midst of battle while you are losing. So, Jeudy, you the 6-7-year vet. You play for multiple teams, multiple coaches. Jeudy, you're the one that should be on the sideline and be like, hey, I got you, Q. Hey, I got you, Q. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, next time, maybe just think about this. Hey, think about that. Why in the world does the rookie have more poise than the vet? That makes no sense. Why does Shedeur Sanders in that moment have more poise than Jeudy? Yeah. Jeudy, you should be teaching Shedeur. Shedeur shouldn't be the one teaching you in that moment. And James Jones said something perfectly. If Shedeur would have met Jeudy where Jeudy was at, that's an eruption. That is a sideline eruption. Because Jeudy doing... Jeudy doing all that. What you doing all the gyrating for? You feel me? Like, Jeudy was doing too much. Shout out to Shedeur for maintaining his composure. Again, they might be friends outside of that. It's the heat of battle. I get all that. So I'm not going to sit here and act like there's not a